What do you need?
We shall dispel many lies.
Come on, internet. Hold.
I sense violent intent. Good. Very good. Time for a tussle.
Oh, that's so bad, dude.
I didn't get stabbed. Mortal strength, torture quicken, counts as combat. I didn't get stabbed. I'm on Thank God we survived. Really don't want to get stabbed again. Don't you owe me a few markers? I shall make it so. You can handle this? Yes? Mortal strength carries the day.
What?
Of course. I'm unimpressed. Commence the bloody work. Mortal strength carries the day. I am a mental giant. I really don't want to get stabbed again. I sense suspicion. They may be onto us. Focusing. Commence the bloody work. Mortal strength carries the day. There must be some kind of way out of here. Pecuniary sloth. Not today! Absolutely brutal! Lash them out! Right away! Not today!
Oh my god.
Lash them out!
That shit is gonna obliterate me.
I'll try to be quick. I refuse to die here.
Yeah, I just want to leave, actually.
Of course.
So we're putting that in a place where I can't really afford to fight it.
Again. It would seem our lot not today.
That's tragic. The thing literally wasn't taking damage.
Nothing quite like the thrill of avoiding death. One more day. I am. Goodbye. Hello, hello, hello. Farewell.
What do you need?
Engineer reporting. We can account for all the variables. No deviating. Not good. Not good at all. My turn. Interesting tactics. Let's throw a wrench in the works. We've been sighted. They need a tactical error. Let's throw a wrench in the works. They should have thought this through.
I would not say it feels like last league, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Interesting tactics.
I don't know a single person who isn't still telling me that it feels like everything blows them up instantaneously.
A beautiful design. A shame I have to wreck it. They should have thought this through. Aren't you supposed to defend your engineer? A good plan makes its own rewards. My turn.
I'm probably gonna have to turn the stream off soon too, because I keep getting these jitters of packet loss.
Let's throw
It's just
a
not been a
wrench in
good
the
week for me.
works. They're in my personal space. We can afford more unanticipated variables. I better plan would have avoided this. Time to flee! Poor Pat's bad craftsmanship.
Why are you not dead?
Continue with enemies approaching. consider myself fine. Sarnit, a bite on. Does this mean we're friends now?
Where is he? Man, what build is that guy playing? I should have asked him.
Think it through.
What have you got? Good luck to you.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That was a little negative there, I think. Oh wait, isn't this the god combo? Kind of. How much did that hit me for? Rip. Wow, that's scary.
God Slayer.
This is it. The job never. Godslayer.
Let's do this with lag, I guess. Man, my DPS is so low for this, though.
This is not a battle you can win.
I want to win this!
Breathing rest.
My champion, energize the spheres!
Oh, did I not? I think I did get it, okay. Ow.
My champion, energize the spheres!
Oh, get off me.
Be gone! My champion, energize the spheres!
Oh, I can't portal out. Yeah, I know.
New God.
Yeah, I knew it. Damn it. That angle was funny. Oh my fuck! Wait, what?
Satisfaction. The tangle roars. How impotent.
Hi.
Spies, they are coming.
That happened. Is this still worth money? Or am I excited over nothing?
Godslayer.
Please be worth money still. I feel like if it dropped, it must not be worth money anymore. Holy shit, do I reroll? Do I reroll Dominating Blow now? Oh, it's still worth money. Okay. Huh. Let's look at some other things real quick. I'm gonna sell it. I had to think for a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Uh, 1323 is not a fantastic roll. I think I just put it in at the baseline price. Looks closer to 16 than to 15, but I'm okay with selling it fast. Yeah, okay.
You've given the...
Oh, yeah, let's do that. I hate Legion without investment. Okay, I need to plan some purchases. Or a new build. That's a lot of money. Do I finish this build? Probably should. There's a lot to think about. The suffix. Oh, it's the prefix. Yeah, that's one of the few mods that breaks that. Now I need to have a good long think about things. That was so low odds, I hadn't even considered it. God damn it. Should put something up for this. There we go. And I stand where that won't be hard to read. There we go. What is he doing? Okay, God damn it, I don't know what to do. I was halfway out. Playing ultra casual. Now I have infinite money. Well, not infinite money, but I have a lot of money. At least whenever it sells, I will. Gotta get Nino in here. Oh, that was not the trade I thought was coming. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll come down, but I don't want to come down that far. Come on, man. Oh. Ah. Eh. Should definitely come down to 20 though. Thank you, Clark. Trying to get a friend in here to discuss things. Why can't I? Guess I'll run some maps until it sells and think about this some more. Why do I have so many maces? Oh my goodness. Boy, I sure do love poison. GGG posted. No, I did not. I'm looking right now. Okay, hold on. I'm about to be in a really good mood. Making... There. Let's get out of here and pull up the webpage. Be a little more professional about this. Hopefully that's somewhat visible. Alright, further improvements, limit the number of arch enemies. Okay, I did not see this as a giant problem, but I know for some builds that's a huge problem, so I'm glad they're doing that. Kohler fixes, hopefully. Improvements to Kalandra League. Not really talking about the fact that the high difficulty rooms do not give enough for how hard they are, but we'll see about that. Buff tainted currency. Well, you can't nerf it. It's in the ground already. No, No commentary. Why would they not even have commentary? That's kind of weird. That's a bit of a red flag. This isn't complicated. It's not strong enough. It's terrible. The crafts that are most important, that people need the most, are not available. I don't think this is good enough for minions. Like, I mean, that'll help in fringe scenarios, but minions need, like, their baseline health pool back. And maybe even a buff, because they're just taking more damage than they ever have before. This is good. Veritania, and I believe Gazi learned just this league, Toll, have moves that do not respect that minions can't dodge appropriately, so that's great. This is amazing, actually. That's great, because this is probably the biggest stressor for a lot of builds that have to stand still for a moment when they do damage. Yeah. I mean, these are good changes, but like, I feel like they're missing a little bit. Just the overall damage in the game is so high right now. It's a bit smothering, and it makes it very stressful to play. Then again, I'm not playing the most geared character in the world. Obviously good things. I can't be mad at them for making more changes, especially when it seemed like they were about to go radio silent on us for the rest of the league. So, good overall for sure. That's not the good one.
You're alive!
How did my... That was not on the game. My mouse ended up on the other side of the screen, and I have no idea how. As nice as it is to hear that they're doing something about Lightning Mirage, I kind of wish they'd do something about the ground degens as well. They need to evaluate the effects of things on a character that is, like, deficient in an area and making up for it in another way. Because I have huge sustain. I have insane life gain on hit, but that does not help me with degens if I'm not hitting something. And you have too many enemies in the game that just dump degens after they die, and then it's like, well, now what do I do? And I can't be the only one.
Seems risky.
Yeah, you know what? Do it. Grab both. What's the worst that could happen?
I wonder what you'll unearth.
Don't get me wrong, I think the damage in the game is fine in, like, top-tier content. They could leave that all as it is. Because by that point, you should be asking for trouble. But it is just a lot right now. Oh no. Ah! I did not realize until the end of that encounter that they had Toxic, and the poisons got to me. Should have played that further away. And that was just an essence rare. I can't imagine how difficult the boss is going to be. Oh my god. To be fair, when I see all of this, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, that deserved the difficulty a little bit. Come on.
God Slayer.
Thinking more and more about that post, and I'm just, I might be getting more concerned the more I think about it. They're never gonna leave me alone now that I'm trying to do this. I want it to be good news so badly. Like, I see where you're coming from. It's just like, I don't think it is. They're really committed to a high-stress version of the game for the foreseeable future. And that's pretty unsustainable, I think. But, I mean, if other people want it, then it's just not for me, I guess. I could re-roll to, like, an immortal build. I'm sure some version of Righteous Fire does very well. And if I sell off the really nice stuff on this character and that Ashes, I'll probably have, I don't know, ridiculous amount of money to work with. Bone Shatter's pretty good, I think, maybe? Oh, my first memory. Took a long time to find one of those. I'm very hopeful. But, like, man, they just... I don't know what they want for the game. And I feel kind of like they're afraid to say it. Right? And that's a bad situation. That's like, they're convinced we're gonna love it once we get used to it. How does this work? Just slap it on a map? I got lots of mesas. Let's slap it on a mesa. No, it's going somewhere I haven't been to.
God Slayer, good day.
You got any public No, actually, I believe they've gotten negative internal feedback on these issues. Like, assuming you're talking about the league's reception as a whole, they've gotten negative feedback. I'm not kidding. People have told them from, like, their QA teams that there were going to be problems, and apparently a lot of that was just ignored. I don't know what the nature of it being ignored was, right? I don't want to just throw conjecture at it, because it's very possible they just didn't have time because they have a ridiculous 13-week development cycle. And, like, you expect mistakes when that happens. The game is batshit insane right now. I have to speak to Al. How does this work?
Greetings. Sometimes you don't.
Oh! Okay. I should. Oh, that's not good. chill out for a moment. I gotta check Discord. Okay. What the? This is Valley of Strongboxes shit. Oh, okay, they're not stopping. I should exile this since I'm done with it. I don't know why I insist on juicing the league mechanic. It's not a good formula. But I haven't failed to complete one yet, so I guess I just keep going, right? What is the objective? Just kill the boss, right? I think that's it. I didn't get like a confirmation. Yeah.
God Slayer.
Hey. Who's got 2 thumbs and dropped an ashes to the stars? Oh, and he walks away before I can tell him. God damn it.
Hello, Exile.
Sometimes you don't have to.
Okay, so it does just continue. Oh, the mods on these are a little juiced. Okay. Interesting.
Sorry, I joined the channel and immediately realized I had to piss way more than I to.
Riveting.
What's up?
I said, guess who has 2 thumbs and dropped an ashes tonight?
Ooh, pretty.
And now I have to decide what to do with 15 divine orbs when it sells.
That is pretty. Guess who has 2 thumbs and has been farming T16s and 83 lakes for the last fucking 3 days, even before the nerfs.
You know what? Not you,
because
not anyone. You wouldn't have thumbs anymore.
No, I have been. It's been miserable, and I have not found a single divine or anything worth selling.
You haven't found a single divine?
Oh
my
I found an Exile.
God.
I have not found a single raw divine. I have not found anything like any items worth selling outside of a few rares that are like maybe like 25 chaos.
I'm employing the ancient law of honor then, I guess. Which is to say, I'll give you some divines from this.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to do that, but I know you'll get me back if you have the windfall to equalize. But like you've been suffering long enough.
Yeah, you and I go back and forth basically every league on like.
Someone gets lucky, and then the other guy throws them a bone. That's how it works.
It's been like the league you found the fucking headhunter, and
That was
then
a
the
good
league,
league.
then the league that I farmed the headhunter, and I tried to offer you some, and you're like, I'm playing solo self-found. I'll never use it.
I was actually playing solo self-found.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And then like other leagues, it's like one of us will. Like I remember talking to you one league, I think it was Ritual, where you had told me you had like 17 or 18 raw Exalt drops.
Yes.
And I had like 4, but you had only played like maybe 50% more than me that league. And then another league, I was like,
I'm a
like
level with you. I think I played a little more, a little more than 50% more. I played so much that league.
Well, I'm saying there was another league before that where I had not played nearly as much as you, but I had like 12 or 13 Exalt drops, and you managed to level to like 95 and never saw a single Exalt drop.
That's happened many times.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. Like we go back and forth on shit.
No, you can't just get friends beers. You have to find your friends in real life and con them into playing the game.
Right.
It can't just be someone you met online.
Right.
Unless you ended up meeting that person in real life afterwards. I think that counts.
Winkers, did we actually do that Legion before the Arch Nemesis changes the other night, or after?
I don't remember.
Because I thought we saw the patch go live and we did it after because I wanted to do it as a test. But I feel like you and I should have done a lot better clearing shit in that. And then I had done some earlier today, and it was like, this is way easier than the other night.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't remember. Although the video, I recorded it and the video's timestamped, so... Logbook!
Fancy.
Wow, everything is very durable in here. What is good? I put cannot be shocked on the mobs.
God, I need
that was a mistake.
Oh yeah, that kills your damage, doesn't it?
I'm still getting through it. Stormburst does a lot of damage. It's also my sustain, so it's like, it's not great.
Fuck, I need
but it's working. I tried. They stopped at Act 1. Yeah, it is tough.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Yep, I died. I was trying to dig with my fucking tablet.
I hate doing the tablet maps because just every asshole comes to show up. Just the moment you touch it, it summons enemies. I swear to God.
Dude, it feels like you have to clear 3/4 of the map before you're safe to touch the freaking thing. Which, I mean, that's not like an argument on the tablet on the League. It's just like how the game is.
Well, they could give us ultimatum freeze frame technology when we touch it. That'd be great.
I mean, it's such a small thing. I'm like not too worried about it, but
I still want it. And then, you know, give it to me for a few other mechanics while we're at it.
Agreed. I just want my tablet to give me swap entrance tile with another tile, because if I do, then I'm going to get like a difficulty 13.
It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't go to difficulty 13.
I've been farming ones with difficulty like 11 or 12. 12's the highest I've gone, and that didn't feel that bad.
Was it I-83? Or level 83, rather?
Yeah, all of them have
okay.
been I-83 because I've been farming T16s. I just have to be careful. There's a couple of the bosses that I've recognized. Like, I have to be careful how I stack it. But as long as I only stack generic reward ones and they're not a specific couple of them, like, it's not that big of an issue.
Is this necessary? How long do these take to go? Thank you. Reflection of Possession.
Oh, I did figure out. Remember, I don't know if anybody. Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody that was watching stream or watched the videos remembers the other night when I was in here and I was talking about the skeleton that exists in the ridge in Act 1 that fires the
they nerfed him.
Chaos skill, and I was complaining about how difficult it was for me, even as a ranged character, to beat him. I have noticed recently, Wicker says that they had nerfed him. I also figured out a very good way to beat him on that, of just like be incredibly patient. Fire, let it dot, and run. If you do that, if you can be patient and be willing to fight him for, you know, two minutes maybe, like.
Interesting. Now, what do the melee builds do?
Attack and run behind him as best you possibly can and expect to have a very bad time.
I think I have one more set of strong boxes. Fine. I'm doing my first Atlas memory right now.
Oh, Winkers, I told you the other day that Ritual finally gave me that six link that I had been going on. The very next ritual that I did after I finally bought that 6 link gave me an Empower.
That's pretty. I mean, you haven't found divines, but you found stuff.
Yeah, that was basically the only thing worth like reasonable dam that I've actually found. I've made a lot of my currency this league off of just selling like 5 chaos jewels, you know, amulets that have like a single +1 stat, you know, for 5 or 10 chaos, stuff like that. The jeweler's orb change has been nice too.
Wait, this guy's playing Poe on his phone? How? What form of witchcraft you got going on there, dude?
Right. Yeah, if you're willing to put in the time and effort to actually trade the jewelers for chaos, and just like every now and then, you know, you'll kill a few. What is the mod that gives all 6 sockets? I don't remember. Kill a few of those, get a few, you know, take 400 jewelers and sell them for, you know, 30 or 40 chaos. It's like just a good little bonus every now and then.
Is that many jewelers really worth 30 or 40 chaos? I gotta be honest, one of the few loot changes that I like actually kind of love is that 6 links.
Necromancer mod.
What? No, I was gonna say 6 links that you force are very expensive, but 6 links that you find are incredibly inexpensive. So it's like it's easy to get a 6 link, but to get one on exactly the item you want is kind of like how it used to be.
No, I agree, and I love it because it also kind of encourages self-crafting for items that are passable, but not absolutely top tier, where somebody can pick up that cheap 6 link and just throw cheap essences at it to get something that's decent, but, you know, isn't like a meta crafter.
I'm a meta crafter.
I wish I did that one league and it was hard. It was harvest.
Slam the greatest staff you. Okay, I fucked up. You tried.
Yeah. Current exchange jewelers to chaos is about 15 to 1.
Jewelers to chaos 15.
So it's like,
wow, that's really high.
Yeah, you hit a few of those rares that drop all 6 sockets, and it's easily, you know, 40 to 50 jewelers, which could immediately be 2, 3, 4 chaos.
Cloud gaming on phone with controller before they. Wow. Cloud gaming on your phone with a controller to play the game. That's.
What phone is he using that can actually keep up to that?
Well, it's cloud gaming, so it's just streaming the video to his phone from like a server somewhere where the game's actually being hosted. No, that's really smart. That's like. That's some 5-head shit. Holy heck. Like, I'm amazed. The smartest person in this call or on the stream is that guy. I would have never thought of that. I would have just been like, well, I can't play Poe anymore.
Wingers, do you have any Legion Scarabs that I could trade you for other Scarabs?
I might actually have Scarabs. I have the node allocated that doesn't let me use Scarabs, so I might just give you all of my Scarabs, to be honest.
There's only a couple that I really care about. Legion, Expedition, Strongbox, maps for sustain, but that's one that well, you can't use Scarab, so it doesn't matter. It's one that's super cheap, but it's always really good for sustain.
Yep, no scarabs or fragments for me.
No, I have a lot of blocks on my Atlas because I really just made this guy to be a Legion farmer. Like, he turned out to be good in Expedition as well.
Everything's good in Expedition. Expedition's just a very fair league mechanic, I feel.
I don't remember what build I played in Expedition, but I remember it not feeling good. I had a lot of trouble killing stuff. And I think it was because I was mostly hit-based and not dot-based. And they'll have those periods where they get the shield.
Yeah.
But everything else I've played since then has felt very good.
Galaxy S9 phone, by the way.
S9?
Yeah. We cannot compete with this person.
Sir, you're a madman.
I fear to use the word man. They are beyond the scope of human understanding.
You have achieved a level of enlightenment unknown by anyone who has taken a breath with human lungs.
I wish I was kind of kidding too, but I'm like actually astounded by how big brain that is.
Yeah,
to stay in the game. That's amazing. That's so commendable
I'm
to just figure it out and keep going.
No, I've heard about the
playing
cloud
ward
gaming
looping,
and
yeah, easy build. Okay, that makes sense.
I've heard about the cloud looping or the cloud gaming. I've always been skeptical of it, just because of the delay, the lag that you get, and everything, and the fact that you've managed to find a way to successfully play it at all, let alone on a.
I mean, apparently,
S9.
apparently, people who juice maps play through that service because, like, when your game can't run at all, those actually get the job done, and usually they're all immortal because of how they stack everything anyways.
That's a good point. Oh, get away from me. Creature that's going to kill me?
It is.
Get away, I have more Expedition explosives to plant.
Oh, someone's silencing. No. Stop. What I would give for a change that just made it so that consecrated ground, even if it only was reduced effect, or even if it was still what it was for all curses, it just made you immune to curse as well. There needs to be specifically, or not curse, silence. There really needs to be something specifically for silence.
I agree. Silence is so annoying.
And someone's gonna be like, "Oh, just get a whatever the fuck it's called."
Yeah.
No.
they'll say get a curse break flask. It's like, well, the way the game.
Not even a curse break. They'll say get an immune to silence corrupted jewel, and it's like I literally don't have room for another jewel on my build, and I'm not gonna cut the
yeah.
the Watcher's Eye that helps keep me alive as is.
Or the way I look at it, there's several ways to get immunity to that, and it's like the easiest one is like I said, just grab a fucking curse break or something. It's like, well, the way the game is developed to this point, that's the only thing that can actually affect you with silence. It's not particularly common.
No, it's not even that. The things that affect you with silence will immediately reapply it anyways. You the moment you break it with the curse, because it's not an ongoing immunity, the flask does nothing.
Is trying to get me to make bad decisions. Oh, but it gave me armor, evasion, boots. I'm curious, Winkers, what is your stance on crafting ROG items? What do you look for in the general inventory before you start crafting? Because it's something I've never been able to get a good opinion of.
Say anything with a nice. Sorry, I was dealing with lightning barrage. Anything with a high value stat on it to start with. So either starting with good life, or in more likely cases, you find really good spell suppression on an item from the get-go.
So you don't necessarily look for good bases, you look more for just having one strong mod and hoping that you'll get crafting options that will fill the item in.
I'll also go for strong bases if they're like rare, or it's something I personally need.
Okay, I gotcha. That's one thing I've always been very bad at, like deciding how to spend the raw currency and actually go about that crafting, because it's like I'll see a good base and it's like I am not a meta crafter. I don't know how to craft these things properly.
The delay was non-existent. Oh, because you were in Japan with the server. That's crazy. That's man. Every time he says something, I'm just like, no, that shouldn't work, and yet it's perfect. I don't have room for all this. Yeah.
So would you go after like an amulet that has tier 1 life, or would you wait for like a rarer mod that is like plus to gen level?
No, I'd go after tier 1 life, because it's not terribly unlikely that like you get options to add prefixes, and you could add gem levels, or you could just make a good amulet with a ton of resistance, which people also need right now.
Well, we're gonna start with an amulet with tier 1 life and tier 2 crit chance and see where we get. Upgrade the level of 4 modifiers by 1 tier.
No, do those. Do everything that isn't like that will brick the item, because you can only cancel. What's the rule? You can only cancel every other, or like skip every other. So if you skip one that's frivolous and you go into a bad one, you are forced to take the bad one.
So yeah, if it upgrades the crit chance, then it's good. It did upgrade the crit chance. Remove all suffixes. Ooh, that takes the crit chance away though.
That might be worth taking though, honestly.
Our prefixes are so bad though. Oh, actually no, it did actually hit tier 1% ES.
So you have tier 1 life and tier 1% ES.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the prefixes.
Remove all suffixes could be good. Remove all prefixes. No, we're gonna stop that.
Yeah, that's the one where you put your foot down for sure.
Apply a random quality to the item. I like that. Life. Cast or add a suffix. I like this. We hit life, lightning. Reroll values, modifiers, prefixes. Okay. I'll skip that.
The mods on these are insane.
That.
Long day. Hey.
All right.
What do you have?
Well,
anyways? Nothing. Okay.
We didn't get something incredibly impressive.
It's not always going to be good. In fact, more often than not, it's not good.
No, I know. I know it's more often not going to be bad.
But even like decent garbage can be worth money now, just because there's less stuff around.
Yeah. Well, it's like when Expedition League came out, and like I was doing this like much more regularly than I am now. It was just like I don't know how to fucking ROG craft. I see people posting on Reddit about these like ridiculous things that they're making, and I'm just like, I have no idea how to fucking get that. I don't know what to look for. Do I look for a good base? Do I look for a high item level? Do I look for something with good mods?
That
like,
one-shot me, didn't it? Oh no, that sucks. I hate that.
It would put me in a position of like, if I don't have something that I already think is a usable item, then I'm not going to buy it, and then I just never actually get to do anything.
What business do you have doing that shit, game?
Oh my god, no. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier, I encountered the other day, when I first saw it, what was one of the most terrifying things I have ever seen in this game, and then surprisingly proved to be not scary at all. It was in one of the eye level 83 lakes that I did the other day. I was on the room that was difficulty 8, and I encountered an Aberrath touched rare. And I
probably killed it instantly.
I saw the thing pop out of the ground, and I was like, oh shit, that's an Aberrath touched rare, and I'm looking around for where the actual rare is. I see it for a second, and flame dash off screen, start firing, and go in a minute later to look for things, and there's nothing around because I killed it so fast. I was like, okay, yeah, they definitely nerfed it. Because...
Surely you play... Deck chair enthusiast. Toon, oh. Hey Toon. Surely you play Poison Spark? I don't want to play Poison Spark.
Oh, what the hell is that? What is that? Something big just spawned. What is that? What is that thing? Beadiat? Beadiat? What? Beadiat? Angel of Death? What the fuck is that?
That's a Scourge boss. Congratulations.
I did not play
Let's carry on the No, I'm selling it. I want the money.
I did not play that league enough to know there even was a boss associated with that league.
There's 3.
And he can pop up during random rituals?
If you've got Beyond on the map, yeah. That's a new Beyond boss.
Oh, he's a Beyond boss now. Okay. Oh, that makes more sense. Alright, well, I'm not trying to kill him. Just keep... I was gonna say just keep moving, but then I was moving and then I just got one
I need
shot.
to corrupt this, actually.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this map. You're welcome to try to come kill him if you want, but...
I would like to. I gotta finish my own map first.
Like I said, you're welcome to try. I'm not asking you to come. I have literally not been able to get any damage through to him because he attacks so quickly. If you want to try, you can.
I'm getting murdered right now. I don't know where the lightning... There he is.
I do this other ritual and then look at the rewards, and hopefully it's not something that I have to finish the last ritual for, because that's where that boss is. Just get me to 2,000. Or wait, not 2,003 roll.
I hate that so goddamn much.
Sacred Grove.
I don't know what vibe Stormstrider is, but I don't like it. I hate that shit so much.
Winkers, I'm curious of your opinion now.
They did say they're going to change it a little bit, though. It's one of the few nerfs that's coming that I'm happy with. They posted something. I'm not sure if you saw that yet.
On what? I have not.
It's on Reddit.
Alright, I'll check in a second. I am curious of your opinion on something really quick, though. After the changes to Harvest, we were, I know, very on the fence about is it worth keeping, is it not?
I'm leaving it not keep until they actually buff it, just because I don't want them to see someone is running it and think that that means it's okay.
So, nerfing it a little bit you do not see as being enough to actually bring it in line to be worth running?
It still doesn't give you enough. There's no way around it.
That's kind of where I was at, but I wasn't sure if I was just being...
Yeah, that's what they said in the post. They said they're aware it sucks, but no comment. Thank you, Toon.
Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was just being picky or entitled or not.
No, it's dirty. I don't even want to say it's bad. It's dirty.
I ran some last night and the night before, and like my feelings from it was that it was a lot easier, and I did not feel that I was going to be sitting there fighting a boss for a minute and a half. But it was also not rewarding at all.
They could unironically leave it the way it is and just add the keep prefixes and suffixes cross-spec, and it would be fine. That's literally all people want from it.
Oh my god, I found this guy again, goddammit.
Are you still the same map?
Oh Jesus, the ritual now. I activated the ritual, yeah. And I accidentally found the guy. Actually, wait, no, that might have, like, because I have other enemies next to him. I can blow them up. No, like I said, I found that it was much easier, but at the end of it, I cleared 3 plots and got like 40 or 50 life force, and I was like, this just does not feel worth it to me at all. I got any damage through to him? I got like
I gotta
anything
get this
through to him.
asshole off the fucking consecrated ground. Get off the consecrated ground. Jerk. What's my Twitch? Should be the same name. No, D2 didn't have. Oh god.
I cannot kill. Oh, he has Soul Eater. That's why I can't kill him. Oh, he has picked up a bunch of regen. I'm not gonna beat this. I'm retreating. Regen is my arch enemy. Oh my god, he followed me over here. Jesus Christ. I'm leaving.
Okay, well, I mean, Atlas Memories actually turned out to be pretty cool just now. I'll say that much. I hate
Memories.
that. Yeah. Have you gotten one yet?
Maybe. Define what it is.
You, like, apply it to your Atlas, and you do, like, a sequence of maps.
No. Is that new?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I kind of agreeing with Toon right now. Memories probably should have been the league mechanic. That was
Really?
way more fun than a mirror. Lake, whatever it's called.
Hey, Wingers, do you think that you can beat a T16 Varentia?
Who?
Varentia?
Veritania?
Veritania?
I'm just gonna say no. My pride says yes, but my understanding that I'm about to get an ass beating says no.
No, realism.
Hail,
It's a
God.
Keurig mission being offered, and I was like, I'll take one of the incomplete maps, knowing that I can take it just to get Atlas completion. But if you think you could beat it, I am not confident in beating that boss. On this build.
I believe I can. It's just, that's the wrong card.
Yeah, well, I'll try it. If I die, come in. Like the things.
No,
to be
don't try it. Don't. I honestly don't want to do it because I know it's just gonna like kick my ass, and I don't want to. Like, I'm already having a hard time sustaining experience.
Fair enough. You're not like right after a level?
I have 3.5 bars, and honestly, that was hard enough to get. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
The
no,
struggle is real.
That's 15-20%. No, that's enough. I get where you're at.
If I had actually just leveled, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at on it. It's like I think I can do it. I am not 100% confident in it. Like, little backup if I can't, but yeah, 3.5 bars is still 30 minutes of plan. Like, conservatively.
Please just give me the thing. No.
Drop me a Mirror of Kalandra game. Is that too hard? Is that too much to ask?
Yes. I don't mean to be mean, but the answer is yes. I can't get anything going right now.
I have played like at least 7,000 or 8,000 hours of this game.
No, we know exactly what happened. Brad got our mirror.
I know. And he's the one who's played the least amount of all of us.
That's how it works. Oh, Phase Reflect. God damn it.
I just want to drop a mirror because then I have no reason to actually commit to this game. And then I can play it as fun and not play it as I need to do this thing. Oh my god, thank god I got swapped entrance tile with an empty tile. Now I can hit like difficulty 14. Perfect.
Speaking of which, I should run this lake. I shouldn't run this lake. I'm going to. Thought some.
I'm also curious. I'm also curious. How have you been trying to assemble your lakes?
The maximum length, right? No girth, only length.
Right. No, I know no girth, only length. But have you been trying to stack special tiles near the end or near the beginning? Generic tiles at the end?
Generic tiles at the end always.
All right. Yeah.
And most league mechanic tiles are still garbage. Don't even touch them.
Yeah.
The expedition ones are okay. Some of the strongbox ones, if they mention rarer strongbox types, absolutely.
Agreed. That's exactly where I'm at on it. Is like just prioritize some of the once you get a feel for what bosses will appear in what generic tiles that you can handle, put those near the end. And exactly like what you're saying, the specialty tiles. Legion can be okay, usually not worth it.
No, it's straight up not worth it. I guess if it's first, maybe.
Yeah, the strong box tiles, I'm usually okay to put a little bit later just because you have preparation, you can go in with full flax, whatnot. And on average, they're not great, but you always have a possibility of popping like all operative strong boxes. And if that happens, like, I mean, you're walking out with, 30, 40 scarabs, which even if they're rusted, they're still a C a piece. Like,
are you done?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So anyways, I was trying to ask Toon what the inspiration of the name Deck Chair Enthusiast was. It wasn't taken. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes that's enough. I wasn't sure if there was a meta joke in there that I wasn't aware of or not.
Well, for those of chat who probably don't know me because I'm not the main person on this, my girlfriend, now fiance, and I got engaged this week.
just throwing it out there.
No, of course. Dude, I've been bragging to everybody, like people that I'm not even like good friends with, but I see at the bar playing pool. Like, hey, come over, look at her ring. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
It's very nice. Very nice. Nope. No. Let me out of the bear trap. Did not know this. Boss used bear trap.
Gamer touches grass, finds wife.
Oh my god.
That's so good.
Oh. Well, we've been together for 5 years, and it was just like we've talked about it before on like, do you want to get married? Do you want to get married? Yeah, when the time is right. When things are in order, yeah, we'll get married. Nobody ever like actually formally proposed, and then she actually proposed to me this past week. Took me to a concert of my favorite band, and set up a hotel room, set up like reservations and places for us to eat. We did like a little staycation. She proposed. Super cute. If you're playing Path of Exile, I can only assume that you have a similar mindset to me. She did it in like a really super nerdy, adorable, cute way, where she had a little leather pouch.
Oh no!
And made a little scroll.
Story.
Oh, it only took a second. Made a little scroll, little leather pouch, and gave the leather pouch to me. And I unrolled the scroll and it just said "Quest" with a question mark, and it had a string attached to it. She's like, "Pull the string." I was like, "I know what's going on, but I'm still gonna go along." I pulled the string, and a ring came out of a little pouch. Like, "Will you marry me?" Like, "Of course I will." You're amazing.
So, Beerus, now Corona on Twitch says congratulations, and they just got married themselves last month.
That is amazing. How long have you guys been together?
Once more.
I think that's Beerus. Roger, what are you doing here so early?
Beerus not there anymore?
I think he's still there. They're not on YouTube now. I think they moved over to Twitch.
Oh, are you on Twitch as well? Not
Yeah, I'm multi-streaming.
Huh? Yes, please.
I am out of space for things. It's okay, it's gonna start getting difficult now.
Winkers, you cardboard bastards on Twitch too?
I believe so.
Ah, you are. I just want to be able to see the chat too, so I can interact without a middleman.
They've been together for 6 years. I don't know who won the speedrun.
Oh, Beerus. Beerus has been together for 6 years?
Yeah, that's them. They're Kuroronya in the chat.
Oh, I gotcha. Congratulations, Beerus. It's great.
Money.
After you're together for that long with someone, like, you know if that's your person or not. And if you decide to stick with them, like, you know that's where you're going to be. That's where your heart is. It's awesome to hear that you guys have been together so long. Winkers, what is your what are your primary like standard defenses, like from your armor, evasion, or
Armor.
armor?
But my chest piece is locked in. That's never changing.
Gotcha. I was curious. I was going to upgrade some of my gear after I dropped that Empower the other day. I wanted to just throw a little bit of currency to get new boots, rings, belt. 20, 30 C at each, and I was looking for gear that had very basic requirements. I was looking for boots that I was able to color to red, green fairly easily in armor evasion base, and the only modifiers that I needed on it was I wanted 30% movement speed, and then like 25 dex, and then either a mid-tier res or mid to high tier life. And I was looking around, and you could find so many pairs that fit those criteria on stats for 1 or 2 C in any base other than armor and evasion.
It's because everyone's looking for spell suppression, baby. They're
It's
probably slamming them.
It's insane, the difference on that. Being able to find all the stats you want on something else for nothing. And
I actually had a pair of boots that fit that criteria, and I sold it for 20 C earlier.
Yeah, it's insane. If those stats are on an armor evasion base, they are immediately worth like a minimum. Like those very basic stats, 30 move speed, like 25 int, and a mid-tier res. Immediately worth 25, 30, 40 chaos. And there's almost no listings because they get bought up so fast. Those same exact stats on a base other than that are 2 chaos, 3 chaos.
You just don't understand the glory of the current build diversity.
It's unreal how like important that spell suppression is to people.
It's the best defense in the game. They like made things worse.
No, I agree. Like spell suppression did not really need a nerf, in my opinion.
Well, so what they needed to do, and this is the goddamn truth about it. What they needed to do was reduce the effectiveness of spell suppression, and then at the same time lower the actual damage spells did on average for the entire game, so that it broke even, but everyone else was less pressured to go for spell suppression.
No, I would agree with that. Like, I think trying to balance spells, don't make it to where if you can't completely avoid it, you die. Make it to where, yeah, it might knock you low. You might have to have some form of recovery for it, but you know, if you're at 98% spell suppression and that one shot, 1 out of 50, gets through, it just, you know, one taps you, that never feels good for anybody. Put it in a place where your investment feels like it's doing something every single time, even if you might have to have a little bit of supplementary investment.
There's actually very few situations where that works out. Most one-shot abilities at the very top end of the game nowadays are actually like a billion small hits, specifically so that things like that have more effectiveness.
I will say that my opinion, coming from a player that is fairly casual, does not do a lot of like top-end game bosses. I will get as far as Shaper, Uber Elder. Never killed Maven. I'll do the pinnacle bosses, not on Uber, but on normal, but mostly map clear. I will say most of my experience and my bad tastes have come from boss mechanics that will one-tap you without a great broadcast. At the higher end, I have not experienced it, and I know that's a lot of where their balance comes from, is trying to go into the higher end, the more serious players. In mapping, I will say my experience, and I will also say I do not have enough experience to actually give a reasonable opinion overall on the balance of the game.
Are you running for president?
No.
I'd vote for you.
I would too. I'm the average Joe that makes $50K a year and hates politics. But we're not getting into that right now because we're on stream.
Damn, they got me again. I'm trying so hard not to accidentally make a prismatic ring when I sell rings, and the game keeps getting me. I even caught it, and then the last 3 rings made a prismatic. God damn it. That was a pretty good lake, though.
Oh, I think I'm this map or maybe next away from a lake. I hit level 90, so I
just want to 6-skin in both chats. Don't like that. That took me a long time to notice. I just saw 2 be annoying and I had no idea what the point of it was.
I just want to like farm maps and like, because I usually like, I don't like super juice. I don't go crazy all out with a perfect strategy or anything. I just like play the game, fucking have fun. And I usually rely on like the big lucky drops.
Come on.
You know, like the Empower and shit to get me by. I'm just waiting for, a big drop like a Divine Orb or, another Empower, something like 100C, a Divine, something like that. Because I want to spec out of the build that I'm playing and reroll as either the champion version of Corrupting Fever. I'm playing the Gladiator version right now.
So go Knights of the Sun on this.
Or anybody that watches MBX Extreme actually put a video out earlier about revisiting Bleed Bow Gladiator, and that was a build that I played a decent amount of back when it was meta, and I love the conclusion he came to, which was basically, if you're gonna play it, don't go Bleed, go Corrupting Fever, but build it differently than standard Corrupting Fever.
I'm not a treasure seeker by nature, but this one tempts even.
I'm sorry, Winkers, if I'm taking over your stream.
No, it's fine. I don't talk enough.
I've had
a lot to drink.
Hail!
Actually, not a lot. I will be honest with that. I did not drink a ton tonight, but I told one of my employees that I would partake in a certain herb with him for a minute, and I never do that. And
I wonder what it could be. You never know.
It's just making me happy and having a good time. Fuck, why are you giving me an altar this late?
Can't. There we go. I would say this is not the ideal routing, but I also would say I don't care. Wait, is there a boss? No, there's a cave. that is not how I wanted this to start. Yep, it almost killed me too. Rude. What the f... Who else saw that? Oh, he's got Assassin! That's the scariest thing I've ever seen! Oh my god! Oh, that is not okay. I thought that was lag. That was not the internet. That was the game. Good luck when you run into it. That was an Assassin magma barrier.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
I would not recommend it.
Oh my god, it's alive. Jeez. What the fuck?
Oh, that's a Brine King touch with
Letting
Crystal
in.
Skin.
Just died. Just died. Oh, it died. It didn't drop nothing. Cool. Foul Vessel one time. That's really good if I want to reroll the bleed bow.
That might be the most goddamn scary thing I've ever actually seen in the game. That's... The fact that it timed perfectly for the explosion to happen right as he teleported. Oh.
What was it again?
Magma barrier plus assassin. And right as the thing was about to explode, he teleported on top of me. I don't even know how I reacted quickly enough to survive that.
Oh my god.
My internet acting up might have saved me. Because I think I was expecting something to get funny about it.
Wiggers,
I'm
you back
dead,
in your
yep. That was such an unlucky stun.
Shit. Oh, I hate to ask now.
Nope, fuck off. I'm finishing the map before I do anything. I'm angry. I need to get the Uber Lab version of the boot enchant. No, not this shit, dude.
Which boot enchant?
Cannot be stunned if you've killed an enemy recently.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be that getting stun immunity while channeling was like a really rather simple thing. And then they just removed that, and instead of having that on the tree... Oh my god, that was a second Storm Strider. I hate that I have to wait 1 second for that change. Give it to me now, please.
The only Uber Lab enchants outside of head enchants that I've ever actually gone for were like the increased movement speed. If you haven't been hit or what.
That's a good one too.
That's the only one that I've ever actually thought mattered.
Well, I don't really care if I get stunned while fighting a boss, because it's like, oh, I'm interrupted for a moment. Fine. It could be bad, but generally speaking, it's not an issue. While mapping though, I have the 80% right now. So that was actually incredibly bad luck. I had to roll the 1 on a 5-sided die on top of everything else for me to die there.
The build guy that I'm following had me taking an unwavering stance, and I ended up dropping it so that I could run Grace.
Where is Unwavering Stance? I would love Unwavering Stance. But it's all the way over there.
Unwavering stance felt a lot. Like, it felt like real, like, if you can keep your distance, like, you know, on a boss, like, no, you're not gonna get stunned, but, like, in mapping, like, Grace feels so much better.
Yeah, but I don't have any evasion. So get away from me.
That's fair.
Ultra long term.
Neither do I. Like, honestly, the only evasion that I have is just running Grace, and it's probably not even accurate. I probably should just be running Pride, but...
Ultra long term, I probably go for a brass dome, and I swap my impulses for that on bosses.
Hail, God.
Did you already get an impulses?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Was that super expensive this league?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it was. I have so much money invested into this character. It's kind of insane that I even managed to find that much money. Not all of it was found. A lot of it was made by being scrappy with the market. And just finding ways to make stuff happen. Alright.
5 seconds left and the entire Legion's dead. Fuck this shit. Oh wait, except for the sergeant.
Oh,
my
cool.
God.
That's
I'm
actually
gonna
something I
die.
want.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, Jesus, no, fuck, I'm gonna die. Jesus, fuck, get out. Get out, get out.
Rune Blast, what the hell? Anyone playing... the hell is that sealed called again? Stormbind? Good base. If you need that enchant.
It was impossible. I'll sing of you.
Just basic attack to Brutus to death. What are you doing to yourself, man?
Oh my God, I almost died. Wait, what the fuck orange name is that? What orange name is that? What the fuck orange name is that?
God Slayer.
Are you in a Beyond map again?
I believe so. I think I checked the mods of that before I went into it.
I'm gonna keep this just because I've literally... I didn't even know that enchant existed. It's an artifact. Alright.
No, I'm not in a Beyond map, and the orange name spawned in a Legion encounter again. Can Legion encounters spawn just rando orange names now?
No. Unless it's the Legion boss.
Well, the first one you said was a new Beyond boss.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it was a Beyond boss. I don't know what other unique mob you're not familiar with.
Oh my God, get... Fuck. I need to break that habit so goddamn bad.
MP is gone, so tech me museum interiors. Yeah, probably not. Not tonight, at least. It's it's 11 o'clock by me, and I got all of 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm gonna be hopping off here. Nino, say bye to chat.
Alright, bye, chat.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone.